With Project L on the horizon, and all of us frothing at the lips for a crumb of news, I thought it would be a fun idea to go over a couple of champions from League of Legends and give my thoughts on how they might play and why I want them in Project L. Now before we begin, I want to preface this by saying this is a wish list for a few characters that I think would be worthy inclusions into the initial season of Project L. There are over 150 champions in League of Legends, so I'll definitely be skipping over a few of them. But in the future, I might make another video on possible champions that I couldn't cover in this video. Number 1. Teemo. No. Just no. I don't want this rat to touch the screen of Project L, not even the background of Bandle City. There will definitely be degenerate characters in Project L. We don't need Teemo at all. Alright, let's actually get into it now. To someone unaware of Seth's gameplay and lore, on the outside he might just look like a stereotypical buff, sexy cat boy. But Seth is a badass pit boss running the fighting pits in Ionia, along with being a goddamn JoJo reference with Dio voicing him in the Japanese dub. I feel like he could be the perfect champion to put into Project L. Being a close quarters brawler, he could be a mixture of hard-hitting rushdown utilizing knuckle down, and a grappler with facebreaker and showstopper. His assists could even be his haymaker like RJ's in Battle for the Grid. They could even use his super to be another JoJo's reference with a rapid punch cinematic. And you know if he makes it into Project L, someone is going to make a modded skin with Dio into it if the cannons don't make one. He just fits so well into the style of a fighting game character with his design and kit. For a fast-paced tag-style fighting game, I think Seth's design could be well implemented in the future. Another character that I think deserves to be included in Project L is Udyr. With Udyr being reworked and having updated visuals and abilities coming soon, I could see him being added into Project L in the future. I definitely want him to be in the game though, if not in the initial roster, then in the first or second seasons. When he was first introduced into League of Legends, the developers literally designed him with the idea of a fighting game character in mind. He definitely would be a stance character with his updated 4 stances, and he would be an interesting champ to have visually and technically. His assist could even include an option where you could choose a stance to use, or it could cycle through the stances, making more opportunities depending on the stance, kind of like Captain Ginyu in Dragon Ball FighterZ. He could have intricate combos incorporating the different stances, allowing the player to decide if they wish to end a combo in the Iron Boar stance or Volley Bear stance, and so on and so forth. His stances could allow for a variety of playstyles. Depending on how they're implemented, the possibilities are endless. Being a ninja that uses shadow clones, Zed definitely fits the profile for all the edgy gamers like myself playing fighting games, though Zed definitely feels like a worthy inclusion into Project L. His living shadow could be the core of his entire kit, similar to how Echo's kit revolves around Chrono Strike. Zed's shadows could be used to reposition himself or cause left-right mix-ups and nasty cross-ups. Zed could even use his shurikens as a basic fireball for zoning, or an assist. His shurikens could also be used for slight air mix-ups like Chip in Guilty Gear. His game plan could involve utilizing Living Shadow and assists to confuse the opponent. With Living Shadow, Zed could be a nightmare for the opponent, constantly changing positions and putting them in the blender. His super could even utilize Deathmark as a status effect, allowing for a huge burst of damage as a combo ender or a touch of death. Zed would definitely fit into the archetype of a mix-up character, and I feel he would be a good fit into the playstyle of Project L. Being a lanky, crazy priest who summons voidlings, Malzahar could have the potential as a non-traditional character in Project L. He could spawn voidlings on the screen similarly to Jacko's houses or Gargos' minions. Or he could inflict status effects on the opponents with malefic visions. As of the release of this video, His design and characterization are lacking and could be fleshed out more in Project L, as he hasn't really gotten much love in League of Legends, besides a couple new lore additions and the speculated Void event coming soon. His combos could revolve around set play or traps with Void lanes, giving him advantage on the opponent's wake up by pressuring them to keep Malzahar safe like Merkava's worms in Uniclear. His super could even be a crumple state or stun lock that allows for your other character to tag in and combo with the Void lanes. Having an unconventional summoner character in a tag game could be hard to incorporate, but I think Malzahar could prove to be an interesting inclusion in the near future of Project L. Well, those were a couple of champions that I think would be interesting additions to the Project L roster. I still have a lot more champions that I want in the game, but for now these are a few that I've thoroughly thought about. Let me know in the comments below what champs you think would be good additions into Project L and how you think they would play. Thanks for watching.